What is going on, YouTube? It is Dagus Max. It is Dane. Still don't know which I prefer to go by. I guess Dane. I've gone by Dane my whole life. The only time people ever called me Dagus Max was at a FanDuel live event. That was pretty cool. I'm hopping in a big board live draft on Underdog right now, and the draft room's already full. I'm picking from the 7 spot. Don't draft from my computer too often, but things should go all right. And let's get it started. Get a little background going. Yep, big board draft. Drafting for 2022. Quite the investment here. Locking up your money for basically a year. That's why I like it's at least $10 and not $20 draft or anything like that. But this is like my 23rd big board draft, I believe. If you're not familiar with me, that makes sense. I 150 maxed Best Ball Mania last year, had like 300 total drafts across Underdog and DraftKings. Lost some money, but that was my first full year of grinding away at the best ball drafts. Let's see. This looks like it'll be easier. There he is. I'll put them in the queue and then select them. Austin Eckler, just rolling with the ADP to start. Find a good zoom to be at. Oh, I can't see. I've never had glasses or contacts, but pardon me if I'm leaning over, squinting at the screen. But yeah, gonna hammer the Underdog drafts as much as I can this year. I'd love to 150 max the main contest again. I don't think I'll be able to 150 max the big board in time. It's already like 60% full, and yeah, this is my 23rd team, so might not make it in time, and yeah, I have to pay taxes. 24 years old. This is going to be the first year I'm handling taxes myself. Shout out to my dad for taking care of it up until this point. Yeah, they don't teach you how to do taxes in school, so I got to figure it out myself. But yeah, got a little chunk I'm responsible for. Should I be talking about this? Is the IRS watching? I'll say that I did receive a 1099 from FanDuel for my NBA DFS exploits. Made some money this year. Made some good money. Really enjoy the DGen grind. I am here recording in the dining room of my parents' home, of my childhood home. I am ready to get out, but a lot of health issues up until this point in my life for the past 2 years that have kept me tied down for a while. I'll be scheduling a tooth surgery this week. I was hoping to get Joe Mixon there. I'll start with 2 running backs. Not something I do too much. I know it's the way Justin Herzig likes to draft. Got to talk to Justin Herzig in person. Very cool guy. He was at the FanDuel NBA live event I was at, and it was July of 2021. I was getting absolutely smoked. It was a showdown slate for NBA during the NBA Finals. It was Game 3. Bucks versus Suns. It was in Milwaukee, and everybody played Giannis at captain. That was obvious. But then I went with 2 studs on the Suns. I think it was Booker and Ayton. I know for sure it was Ayton because 2 minutes into the second quarter, he picked up his 3rd foul, and I was fucked from there. So I was tilted pretty hard, and what did I do? I started drafting a best ball team for football on the boat, and then Hartzig being the fellow drafting degen that he is, he came and looked at my team. That was really fun. Met a lot of really cool people through that event. Shout out Eric Lindquist. Eric took my brother and I under his wing as scared little children, completely lost. I've lived in St. Louis in the middle of the woods for most of my life. So going down to Miami with all these ballers was quite the experience. I was the youngest person at the event, youngest person to qualify, and Eric took care of us. Eric was there as Rinpak's guest, and he showed us how to live it up. That was a great trip. So I think I gave this some sort of clickbait title because I'd like to get some views. But we are here. Let me turn on the board. This is what Peter Overzet does when he's not picking. But looking at a bit of a robust RB build, which I don't love this early. I haven't loved robust RB this year, which last year I drafted so much 0 RB and I got smoked. But still, look, in round 3, we're already relying on Jalen Waddle as our wide receiver 1. Wide receivers thin out real quick. So I haven't been taking a lot of D-Hop, but I think he's good here. Hope he. I think this is the first time I'm drafting DeAndre Hopkins. I said heading into last year that he could very well be washed. Obviously, he got hurt with putting up numbers when he was healthy. I thought Rondale Moore would have a lot larger of a role than he did, and it turned out that Christian Kirk and AJ Green were the ones with the larger roles. But got our first wide receiver on the board. I like Deontay Johnson. To think he got to this point, being drafted 35th overall with Roethlisberger at quarterback, he's a stud. I'm a Bengals fan, but so much love for Deontay Johnson. Played him every week at 4K, 5K, starting in 2020 until DraftKings FanDuel finally caught up. So I have my own personal rankings uploaded, and in the big board, I'm calling my shots more than anything. Not diversifying as much as I normally would, as I did last year, which it's been a big topic of conversation this week on Twitter is if you should be trying to diversify your portfolio or not in these drafts. That's the great thing about best ball. I love this format because it's fantastic for volume. You don't have to worry about managing these teams during the season. And it just allows you to get 150 shots at getting it right. But, last year I didn't have a single player over 21%. I talked about it in a video I made that nobody watched before. I don't really expect anyone to watch this right now. But top exposed player last year, on Underdog at least, was Julio Jones. Didn't work. But in 2020, Underdog wasn't legal in Missouri. I drafted like 43 teams on DraftKings, and it had a whole bunch of Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen, and Keenan Allen. I didn't mention it in the last video, but shout out TJ Hernandez. I would not have been all over the Bills stack if it wasn't for the tweets of one TJ Hernandez. Fantastic writer, really sharp guy. Do I want to take a third running back? I've been taking a lot of J.K. Dobbins. Not feeling Herbert right here. No stacks. I could shoot for a 4 running back build. Let's do it. I'm taking 4 running backs this draft. I'm going to grab some water real quick. So to my 0 viewers, don't go anywhere. I'm going to grab some water. Oh boy, I'm a big old boy. Um, I was in the I was watching fuck me. I was in the Splash Play stream where Peter Overzet and Chris Spags were doing a draft and got in on the conversation of everybody's height. Got Spags and Peter to stand up on stream. That was pretty funny. But yeah, I'm 6'3", 6'3", 250. Ballooned up from 6'3", 200. Due to some aforementioned health issues, I've undergone 4 foot surgeries since December of 2020. I'll probably make some life vlogs and health videos because it's something that's really kicking my ass. It's there's not a single person that I talk to that doesn't know about the struggles that I deal with my health. I played college baseball for a year, and then after my first year of baseball, I got an elbow surgery. I was a pitcher or whatever, that's expected. But I was grinding after that. I was in the gym almost every single day in college, lifting or playing basketball. So maybe I didn't rest enough. That's a very likely issue that I could have handled better is rest days. But I'm pulling this up on my phone too, so I quit getting notifications. But yeah, so starting fall of 2019, I dislocated my shoulder in the spring playing club baseball as a batter. I'd like Elijah Moore here if I can get him. I don't think I will. Let's see, not reaching for any quarterbacks, so going wide receiver here. Not going for running backs like this guy. Is he auto drafting? Huh! Look at his name. Dane? You think you're the real Dane? I'm the real Dane. Oh, thank you very much, sir. Take that every time. Elijah Moore over Amon-Ra, the sun god. But yeah, completely dislocated my shoulder in the spring of 2019. Got x-rays to start, and the doctor at my college said, yeah, it looks like you may have strained your tricep, and just take it easy for a while. So then I had a Parks and Rec internship over the summer. Eventually got back to, so before that, I got back to playing club baseball in the spring. Was still hurting big time whenever I swung a bat. Had my Parks and Rec job, internship over the summer. Was just shoveling mud, doing grunt work. And I woke up one day and I just could not move my arm. So I went and got an MRI, and yeah, I completely tore my labrum. So, labrum surgery, spring or fall of 2019. Got a shoulder cleanup in the fall of 2020, I guess. And around the same time, I had my first round of foot surgeries in obviously the winter of 2020. I'm trying to remember. I remember being in physical therapy for my shoulder and at the same time having feet problems. But yeah, so I got these implants called HyproCure from a doctor named Michael Horowitz in St. Louis. I will name him. He is the podiatrist at Feet for Life. And he claimed I was getting the HyproCure implants, when in reality, they were not HyproCure implants. They were his own bootleg versions that he put into my feet. Got that surgery in December of 2020 and have not been able to walk, stand, anything with my feet pain-free since then. So it's been about 14 months living every day with chronic pain in my feet. I didn't learn that these implants were fake until just last week. I I'm desperate to try and find some answers. Let me look at this real quick. Could go tight end. Haven't taken much TJ Hawkinson. I have taken Hunter Renfro. People are sleeping on him. Yeah, Hunter Renfro. But yeah, I didn't learn that I had fake implants until last week. I got desperate enough about my feet that I reached out. Hawkinson would have been a decent stack with Swift, whatever. Because now he's got a little lion stack going, the fake Dane. But yeah, so desperate that I started reaching out to people on Facebook looking for answers. I just looked up HyproCure. Not a very common surgery at all, so very limited resources to talk to about this. But I found a woman who said she has also had 4 foot surgeries and just mentioned HyproCure in one of her posts. So I messaged her, and she's from the other side of St. Louis and actually went to the same doctor. And she's the one who figured out that they were fake implants because she posted x-rays of her implants on Instagram. I don't know how other people use social media. That's up to them. I'm not a big poster. But she posted these x-rays on Instagram, and the creator of the licensed trademark HyproCure implants DM'd her and said, hey, those are fake implants. And the creator, I think his name is Michael E. Graham, said that he knows of the podiatrist that did my surgery, and he said that he'd look into getting that guy some repercussions. I don't know if he's going to shut him down. Also, just now remembering this, I'm hoping my mouth isn't like clicking and slurping like it did in the last video. One day I'll get an actual camera and microphone, but for now, it's on my 5-year-old laptop. But yeah, so I looked into the legal history of my surgeon. He's had like 30 malpractice suits open up against him, and only one person has ever won. Some lady, he fucked up her feet in some sort of freezing procedure. And see if I can get Goddard here. PFS highest graded tight end in 2021. But yeah, this lady won $682,000 off of him for a malpractice suit. And the best part about it was I looked into the case files, and the podiatrist got a $5,000 fine for being in contempt of court. Oh, are you kidding me? You're second tight end, you motherfucker. That's fine. Should I take my 4th running back right now? It's a little early to do it. Tony, he was a bad draft pick until he wasn't. Fuck it, whatever. That's frustrating, Dane. This guy, he knows. He knows. The classic 4 running back, 1 wide receiver, 2 tight ends start. But yeah, my podiatrist got hit with a $5,000 fine for throwing a bitch fit in court. So fuck that guy. Completely ruined my life. I've been to 2 other foot doctors since. They've recommended 2 different surgeries to correct it. Not sure if I'm going to go down either of those roads. And then went to a rheumatologist last week, got some test results back. I'm trying to see if there's any sort of connection with me needing all of these surgeries, because I'm 24 years old. This isn't normal, you know. So it's been really frustrating. As someone that used to be in shape, and And most of my peers, people my age, they aren't fat. It's something that's hard not to notice. Um, I don't have the fat guy confidence. I don't think this is how I'm supposed to live, and it's pretty tough. It's been a really tough adjustment. I don't want to accept where I'm at right now. I don't want this to be my reality. So, searching for all the answers that I can. As far as my health habits go, they're not the best. It's something that I definitely need to work on. Um, Before, when I was healthy, playing basketball every night for hours, I could eat pretty much whatever I want. That's catching up to me. So, sounds like a pretty lame excuse, but it's something that when I move out, I'll be able to improve on a lot because my mom is pretty good at baking, so way too much sugar that I end up eating. Obviously, it's my choice whether I eat it or not, but that's self-control issue that maybe I need to work on that as well. Come on, Dane, let's see what you got. Nice. Is that 3 quarterbacks now? Whatever, dude. I could try backdooring Van Jefferson and Tyler Higbee with Stafford. Actually, let's do that. I'm sure I'm going to piss off someone with their own stack. I want to grab a decent quarterback while I can. Let me put him in the queue right now. Stacking, good for basketball. You're correlating points in an offense. All the knowledge that I have from about best ball is stuff I picked up from watching YouTube. So I'm just regurgitating information. None of this is my own idea. Excuse me. I will have my own ideas about MLB best ball if we get a season. Underdog said on Discord that's a nice value right there. And he got him with Lamar. Congratulations, Gray Heisenberg, not Greg Ehrenberg. And with Mark Andrews, too. Mark Andrews at pick 22 is really early. He had a very large discrepancy in the points per week with Lamar Jackson and Tyler Huntley. Andrews scored a lot more points per week with Huntley. I just went on like 3 different tangents. Yeah. A Underdog customer support mod in Discord said that MLB Best Ball would be coming towards the end of the month. It's February 20th, so hopefully within the next week. But then we don't know where all these free agents are going to sign and how many games are going to be played, if any. But yeah, I have a lot of thoughts on MLB Best Ball that I'm looking forward to doing. That's where my whole fantasy sports career started, was with season-long baseball leagues, setting your lineup every day, grinding. Love baseball. Love basketball for daily. I did one NBA best ball team on Underdog, and it's advancing, so maybe I'll do more next year. But yeah, it will be coming soon. Next pick coming up. I could cap off my 4th running back and be done with it with Spiller. But let me look at the rest of the available options. Justin Fields. There's not many great Bears to backdoor with. We got Elijah Moore. So a lot of backdoor options with the 3 receivers I have. Do I have a tight end yet? No. Are any worth taking right now? No. Don't like Pat Freiermuth. Stack Kirk and Hopkins. Take a flyer on Olave. I'll take a flyer on Chris Olave out of Ohio State. Maybe he'll go to not the Ravens, but But yeah, health issues. I'll think about making some life vlog stuff sometime. But yeah, after my shoulder surgeries, I got back in the gym to at least do upper body stuff. And I was lifting more, as in more weight than I ever have in my life. I felt great. Um, After you get major surgery like that, things don't feel normal or perfect, but I felt really good. I was benching 225 for multiple reps, uh, stuff that I wasn't able to do before. And I was lifting real heavy. One day I was on my second set of doing like 5 reps of 225. And I was going up on like my fourth rep in the second set. And I just felt my shoulder like shift, something like slip. It wasn't real violent all at once. Thank God it didn't come crashing down, but something just did not feel right. Got it on the rack, and this was in the fall at least, if not the late summer. And ever since then, shoulders haven't been right either. My right shoulder, I don't know. I'll look at myself on camera. Everyone look at my shoulder. My right shoulder sits lower than my left. Yeah, you can't see it. My right shoulder sits lower than my left shoulder now. And it strains my neck. So yeah, now I have neck problems along with my shoulder problems. It's a real pain in the ass. So yeah, if I wasn't in pain all the time, if I ever get back to just feeling normal, I will not take it for granted. I will grind my ass off. I liked being in shape. I've always had a little bit of thick on me. But when I was in shape as a junior in college, I was a lot more popular with the women. The only time I've ever had like real relationships was in college when I was in shape. Um, yeah, it's nice having people think highly of you, and it's a self-image thing too. I don't like looking in the mirror and seeing how I look now. I should grab a tight end. I haven't taken any Cordell Patterson yet. Noah Fant, is this finally going to be the year? Find out next time on Survivor. But yeah, looking in the mirror and seeing fucking stretch marks on your stomach, it's not fun. It's not fun. Yeah, so would love to get back to good health. That's my biggest priority in life right now, is getting back into good health. And then moving out is the next one. This week I will be scheduling a surgery to start getting a tooth implant. I brush my teeth every day. Don't floss every single day. Don't always brush twice a day. But I take good care of my teeth. Never had a cavity or anything like that. But yeah, I had a tooth that didn't grow in all the way. Then it got infected. Had to get it pulled. So I'm missing a tooth on top of all this. So, is this complaining? You could say so. But trying to get all you interested viewers up to speed on why I'm so damn fat. 0 viewers. I didn't do any self-promotion. I don't think I'll do any promotion on this until I'm at least moved out with a setup that people are actually interested in looking at. Get a cute little recording room, good camera, good mic, maybe even a better laptop. Yeah, I got this my freshman year of college through University of Miami, Miami University of Ohio. University of Miami is the one in Florida. Started off at Miami, Ohio. That was pretty cool. Nice school. Yeah, I got this computer and my Microsoft Office package that I got through the school expires in a week. RIP. RIP. David Bell is Rondale Moore. I'm gonna say it right now. David Bell is Rondale Moore. Did they? I think they even went to the same school. Were they both Purdue guys? I'll do a quick Google after this pick. Quarterbacks. Derek Carr, stack him up here with Hunter Renfrow. I'll keep waiting on. Yeah, I'll go Derek Carr here. Two aging pocket passers. I've been going a lot more towards this 3 quarterback and 3 tight end build now that there's 20 rounds in Underdog drafts rather than 18. Last year, my goal was to end with every draft with 2 tight ends for sure. I was all over elite tight end last year. Kelsey, Andrews, Kittle were my top 3 exposed tight ends. And I wasn't going elite tight end every single time last year. I did a lot of 3 quarterback stuff last year too. But yeah, this looks like a 3 quarterback team. And definitely a 3 tight end team, that's for sure. But Rondale Moore, college. My college stats. He did go to Purdue. And David Bell, college. That's Purdue. They both went to Purdue. They're the same player, guys. Saying it right now. Rondale Moore and David Bell are the same player. High hopes for Rondale Moore in the future. But that rookie campaign was disappointing to say the least. All right. This is a Los Angeles Ram round. Shooting for Van or Higbee. Also, if I'm going to go 4 running backs, I'll probably have to get my 4th in the 13th round. If not, I'll end up taking 2 of them. Actually, yeah, I'm about to miss that whole tier. So, yeah, if I can get – no, I have J.K. Dobbins. So, it looks like I'm going 5 running backs, potentially. Big decision point there. I'm not sure. Also, I was drafting Chris Carson to start these drafts, and now I'm letting the Twitter speak get to me. So next year it's going to be Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, at least. So Van Jefferson is at best the 3rd. Higbee, I actually don't know his free agent status. Fuck, I'll go Van Jefferson. Yeah, I don't. Especially after the ACL tear in the Super Bowl, I don't think Odell is going to be re-signed for the Rams. So I think Van Jefferson might just have the 3rd receiver role in LA. You look good. So we need tight ends. Wide receivers right now, they're not great. They are not great. That's the price you pay when you draft 3 running backs in the first 4 rounds. But now I only have to draft 2 at most in the draft. I'd like to shoot for 1. If I can get someone like Chris Carson, Jerick McKinnon, or Myles Gaskin, I'll be all right. Kenny Gainwell, I don't think he's a starter. Looks like a pass catcher. But he's playing with Jalen Hurts. Hurts is not a dump-off type of guy. He runs it himself. So, I don't know. It's a cute thought, thinking that Kenny Gainwell might be something, but I don't think he is. Hey, if we can – I don't know how far away I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can just not take Tyler Higbee, Mr. No Tight End, and everybody else, then I'd be fine stacking up there. Let's take a look at some of these other teams. Robbie loves 3 quarterbacks. I don't understand that whatsoever. That is a fucking dead team. Saying it right now. People talk about how there's less of an edge now in DFS and best ball and crypto and NFTs. I mean, if someone's doing this in February, I feel like there's still an edge. He could just be paying the rake. Like, the rake on this contest is 11%. Are 11% of all teams dead? I'd say at least yes. At least yes. I'd say probably. I'd say there's probably 10% of all teams are dead. Dane? Saying my own name is so weird. I'm sure people named Joe are used to saying their own name. Nothing against you Joes out there. But yeah, saying Dane is so weird to me. Very balanced build by Dane. See if I can snag Higbee here. These guys both have 2 tight ends. Dane, I swear to God. Don't do it to me. Nice. Nice. Look at that. I wasn't expecting this on the backdoor Ram stack. We got Higbee and Van Jefferson. I like that. I like that. So, man, I saw some people just punt tight end. I don't know how I feel about that. Like I know there was a team last year in the Best Ball Mania finals that was, I don't know, I saw some crazy shit with like Hooper and a 18th round tight end as their late tight ends. Chess Liam, the guy who won it all. I think he only had 2 tight ends, and his first one he drafted was Noah Fant. So I mean, maybe I'm valuing tight end too much. Obviously, they're the least productive position. So, would you rather have 8 points a week or 3 points a week when you can upgrade or potentially upgrade another position? I don't know. I don't know. I had 20% Gus Edwards last year. I was very excited until I wasn't. Just like watching the Bengals in the Super Bowl. I was very excited until I wasn't. Today's copyright-free background music, courtesy of StreamYard, is Night Driving. I'm going to keep this one rolling the full hour. This is actually interesting. I haven't timed one of these drafts yet. Last year, Best Ball Mania drafts took about 40 minutes to complete. We are pushing 40 minutes right now with many rounds to go. People are taking their sweet ass time on a Sunday night. Oh, I have a call to make here. Did Chris Carson lose the job to former first-round pick Rashad Penn? Also, quit drafting all the quarterbacks, everybody. Did Chris Carson lose the job to Rashad Penny? Is this wasting a pick if I make him my 4th running back? Should I wait on Raheem Mostert and take one of these uninspiring wide receivers? I don't know. Who just went? Nico Collins? Alrighty. Oh, do I want to do it? No, I'm letting the Twitter fun get to me. Marvin Jones, step on up. Former Bengal, Marvin Jones. How old is Marvin Jones? I think this was a topic of conversation on a Splash Play stream. 31? Yep. He'll be 32 when the season starts. Oh, boy. I think Robbie Anderson was probably better. 28. May 9th. It's my brother's birthday. Get doxxed, boy. But, yeah, I should probably flip that. Robbie Anderson's. How do I view stuff on here? Robbie. Huh. Okay. I'll look at him on my phone. Look at the numbers. 110 targets, 53 catches for 519 yards and 5 touchdowns. Tough year, man. Carolina sucks. I stacked a whole bunch of Sam Darnold last year. Did not work. Had a lot of Robbie Anderson. Did not work. We are 2-3-7-2. Not bad. Not bad, I would say. I actually got a 10-pick discount on Marvin Jones. Ooh, big. ADPs don't matter, but I still draft by them. ADPs don't matter in February, I'd say. But I'm still drafting according to ADP for the most part. Except I have player takes. Like I have Ronald Jones ranked ahead of Raheem Mostert. I don't know why. Well, I guess it's hard to stay really up to date on rankings constantly. But yeah, Ronald Jones, I haven't picked him once. I have no interest in picking him at all. I don't see upside there at all. Dude can't catch. He struggled mightily as a receiver. This could be my fourth running back and done here. Quarterbacks, I'm going to end up taking a trash bag. I don't like putting my faith in the rookies right now because I don't think any of them are starters from week 1. I don't know if any of them are starters season 1. So I'll take a running back here, snag Njoku. Fuck. I have 42% Jerick McKinnon heading into this draft. Ooh. Is Raheem Mostert enough to be my fourth running back? We have. If I stick with 4 running backs, that's a two of them basically missed the entirety of last season. I am in an unenviable position. I guess Kenyon Drake is cool, and J.D. McKissick. Saw some guy tweet about him today. I'll keep him in the back of my mind. Yeesh. Okay. This is my thought process, everybody. I don't think I'll be able to get Justin Ross. Fairly. That's totally fair. I'd much rather take a shot on a rookie than some of these randoms at the end of the draft. Sky Moore's ADP is dropping. Interesting. Oh, come on. Come on, guy. Who's this quarterback? Malik Willis at pick 158 is your only quarterback so far. I'm telling you, there's a lot of dead teams in these drafts. I think this will be fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Do I even? I don't know anything. I know Trey McBride is top tight end prospect. He had a good senior bowl performance. Had some good acceleration, explosiveness grades. Rookie tight ends historically not a good bet. Don't even know where he's going to end up. Gerald Everett, known commodity. I don't know if he's a free agent either. I need to get up to date on all that stuff. But go Trey McBride. Done at tight end. Yeesh. Yeah. Probably my second or third time taking McBride. Maybe one of these streams in the future, I'll get one of my friends or my brother to hop on with me. And I'll advertise that because I don't know if this is a product I want to advertise. It's hard to talk to myself for what's going on 47 and a half minutes. But hey, if you're tuning in, if you're tuning in for fantasy football advice and you hear about my life struggles, you're just coming along for the ride, and I apologize. I'm running out of time to grab another quarterback. Goff and DeAndre Swift. I like it. I want Justin Ross first and foremost. How Daniel Jones isn't a 220th pick, I have no idea. I don't understand. He has an ADP in like the 150s again. I don't understand it at all. But hey, I took Kadarius Toney, so we'll see. My wide receivers: D Hop, Elijah Moore, Hunter Renfro, Kadarius Toney, Chris Olave, Van Jefferson, and Marvin Jones. Now I'm gonna say I don't hate it. Earlier I didn't love it. That's what I was talking about with zero RB this year. Hunter Renfro is my wide receiver 3. I'm counting on a slot receiver who scored 9 touchdowns last year to be my wide receiver 3. Or a first round pick that shouldn't have been a first round pick last year. That was good for like 3 weeks. That's my wide receiver 4. Fuck. Okay, they're just cleaning my queue. There goes Goff and Justin Ross. Oh no. To the guy who took Justin Ross, you should have taken a running back. Your running backs are dog water. Okay. Mr. Vaccine, Cole Beasley. Damn, I'm gonna have to take some random ass quarterback. Oh god. Draft, I'm running out of time. Mr. Vaccine. This is gonna get flagged now that I've brought it up. Well, yeah, Goff is the last real starter. Garoppolo could start for like the Texans next year if Watson's out. He could He could be a stopgap somewhere. Damn. That was really brutal. I haven't got double tapped like that, I think, all off season so far. Justin Ross, my baby, my lover. This is going to hurt my 61%. What I know about Justin Ross. He is 6'3", 220 out of Clemson. 6'4", 210. What about T. Higgins? 6'4". Parents, Lady Stewart. What? 6'4", 215. Almost the same exact side. Lady Stewart. Why does she have her own link? I don't know. But anyways, player profiler. Justin Ross. Slow ass. With your slow ass laptop. I don't know if it's gonna load. I should have been looking more at who I'm gonna draft next. KJ Hamler, another guy that completely screwed me last year. Stack him up with Noah Fant. Okay. I have 2 picks left. One will be spent at quarterback for sure. Remains to be seen if the last one will be spent at running back or wide receiver. This is weird. I don't know if the site's down because normally they show trending players on the homepage. Yeah, it looks like Player Profiler might be experiencing some outages right now. But I hope I read something today. The NFLPA made a statement about not liking the combine. Obviously, we all as fans love it. So I hope they get something figured out there to where things are more convenient for the players involved. I know every team being able to request a player for a physical is like whack. Okay, so Dane turned his shit around. He took 4 running backs really early. I don't love that strategy because you're guaranteeing one of your first 5 picks is on the bench every week. One of your first 4 picks is on the bench every week. And then, didn't draft any other tight ends. The 0 wide receiver approach. Many have tried. Few have succeeded. 0 wide receiver. But college players getting yanked around the country for every team to test them with their own doctors. That seems pretty whack. I'd say if you want to go in the combine, you have to consent to. Ooh, what is going on here? 9 running backs, no tight ends. Yeah, if you want to go to the combine, if you want to get drafted, you should have to consent to going to the combine and getting your physical, which is publicly available for all teams. And then maybe receive some sort of compensation, I guess. Nice. So there's at least 2 teams that are dead in this draft. Fuck off. Okay. Will I be taking a 5th running back? Looks like no, I will not. Which one of these quarterbacks do I want? I have 2 Denver Broncos. Jimmy Garoppolo is no longer on the board. Pickett, Corral, Howell, Bridgewater. I will wait another. What the fuck? I still have it up on my phone. Don't worry. I'm going to take a wide receiver. I'm going to select Davy Brown, Deontay Harris. What the fuck? One Jennings, Quez Watkins. I'm taking De'Ami Brown. I've taken him a couple times now in this format. Yeah, my laptop might just be struggling with streaming and doing more than one thing at once. Damn, this draft is going to take an hour. Sheesh. This is the official way to figure out who I'm going to take. As the Broncos quarterback next year. Who will be the Broncos quarterback? Oh! Google says Drew Lock is the answer. Very interesting. Who else? Jimmy Garoppolo. Carson Strong? Carson Strong? Who? Carson Strong. That would be a funny pick because I haven't heard about him at all. Damn, they're even taking the rookie quarterback. Strong eyes. Ritter. Who else? Honestly, Stafford and Carr could just be it, and I could take another just complete trash bag wide receiver. Samaje Perine. I don't even want to read his name right now. Chris Evans. I like Chris Evans. Fantastic on kick return at the end of the year. New Age DFS just followed me on Twitter. New Age DFS, if you're watching the stream, thanks for watching. StreamYard says I still have 0 viewers, but maybe you're watching. Sam Darnold. Oof. Is this it? Is this everybody? What about Taylor Heineke? Is he going to start for the... Got the classic round 19 and 20. Let me show you how to backdoor a stack. This is how you backdoor a stack. The Commanders round 19 and 20 stack. This is the greatest stack since a piece of bread was put on top of a piece of meat between another piece of bread. Except with these two, we only have the 2 pieces of bread. But you know what? It's a stack, and it works. Oh, boy. That's the team, everybody. Classic 3-4-10-3 build with Rams backdoor stack, a skinny Hunter Renfrow Derek Carr stack, in the classic skinny Taylor Heineke De'Ami Brown stack. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know the best way to... Oh, we are at an hour flat now. Imagine that. What is the best way to view my team? I guess I'll wait and see if anything happens after the draft. This has gone on all long enough. If anyone has watched... If anyone watched this video in post, you're done watching by this point. 2 completely dead teams out of pick 1 and 2. What a shame. What a shame. I wonder if auto pick will give this guy a tight end to end it off or not. Let's look at Bobby Love, 33. Classic 4 quarterback. When you draft Jonathan Taylor, you're going to want 8 more running backs after. Guys, you can set your auto pick limits by going to the rankings tab. I have my limits set so that this never happens to me. Alrighty. Completed draft. I'll have to name this team in a bit. Let's look and see who this guy's last pick was. Donald Parham. If you're going to draft one tight end, make it Donald Parham. Let's take a look. That was my 23rd draft of this format. We will name it 3-4-10-3 Lar plus Skinny LV Washington Commanders. That is the format for naming my teams. Put the positions and the team stacks. But yeah, I don't hate it. This is something that's hyper fragile, if I've ever seen hyper fragile, with the robust RB double knee surgery combo. Quarterbacks, I could have stopped at Stafford and Carr. How many usable weeks does Taylor Heineke give me? My dog is going crazy over there. What the dog doing? Yeah, I don't know if Taylor Heineke ever cracks my lineup, but he's there. How many round 20 players actually crack lineups this year? I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a Hunter Renfrow or Cordell Patterson this year, but maybe there will be. Maybe it's Zay Jones or Laquan Treadwell, who I have drafted once. Wide receivers. D-Hop, Elijah Moore, Hunter Renfrow, Tony, Olave, Jefferson of the Van edition, Marvin Jones, Cole, Vaccine, Beasley, KJ, the ACL Hamler, and Diami Brown. Then tight ends, Noah Fant, Tyler Higbee, and Trey McBride. Okay, MCL sprain. I was going to say, I know Higbee missed the Super Bowl, but to drop to pick 151, I was wondering if there was more nefarious reasons at play. 3,169. That works for me, folks. Alrighty, this was a fun exercise. Maybe I'll talk more football next time. Maybe I'll talk more life next time. I feel like I can talk more about life than football because, I mean, who's really the sole source of the information in fantasy football? I guess the Pat Corains and Sean Siegels of the world that make their own takes because I really just regurgitate. Oh, I got a comment from a bot during this stream. Thanks for tuning in. Alrighty, y'all. That's it from me. Yeah, maybe next time I'll do another draft and tell stories because I regurgitate the information, but that's what most of life is just regurgitating information. So I'll be resourceful, provide some tips while I draft, and shoot the shit. Alrighty. That's it. Follow me on Twitter at DaggisMaxDFS. Need to drink more water. I don't have the voice to do this. Bye.